Welcome back, guys, to some more Oriental Empires, and we're about to issue the most important edict we've issued so far, and that is the Warring States Edict. This is going to bring us into the Warring States era. Noble unrest is going to increase, but we're going to get new technologies and units, and I think it's about time to do this. So here we go, guys. We just issued the Warring States claim there, and we still have a few units around the area here. Basically searching for the enemy, etc. Of course, keeping G as our vassal, I think, is a good move. I'm beginning to think that we could probably do just fine with these guys, so I'm going to continue going forward. And remember, the vassal, I believe, has to support you in war. I keep saying, like, oh yeah, the vassal has to support you in a war. I really honestly don't know, but I think I want to go ahead and attack the Chu. They're neutral. I think it's time to go ahead and maybe do a little show of strength. But we probably need some more generals, for sure, to actually lead the men. Let's go ahead and try to find them, and let's bring the rest of these guys back. In fact, some of them are going to keep on searching, but for the most part, I think we should actually bring them back and have them join one of our existing armies here. Also, I think we have, yes, we have Yian, and now look at that, he's getting older. At Shidong, he's got 4 authority. What about our other heir? Didn't we have an heir around here somewhere? Come on. I certainly hope so. Maybe not. Maybe the heir is dead. I think it's actually... Here he is. I think he's in Chengdu Province, and sure enough, he is. So in Chengdu Province, we'll go ahead and start building a mighty host, well, mightier host than we have now. And we actually have those awesome noble chariots. So we're going to recruit that. And, of course, I'm going to make sure that we're still farming. Let's see. Got the terrace farming going as well. And so there is high unrest in this place, and that's certainly not good. We're going to go ahead and get some more noble chariots. And we might have to send out several armies here, because I think the only way to, excuse me guys, cement our claim is to start destroying the enemy as quickly as possible. And at this point, everybody is the enemy. Here we go. Yes, noble mounted chariots. In the meantime, we're going to probably have to build some armies to defend this area, or at least keep one back here, like the army in Manju. And in fact, speaking of Manju, grow more farms. Alright, let's end the turn, guys. I believe we get to pick new scientific edicts. I could be wrong. Or technologies, I should say. Here we go. Oh, I did not mean to do that. We just actually skipped our tech tree there. I think we'll be just fine, though. But yeah, skipping even one turn in a game like this is not a good idea. Now, I also kind of want to attack our neighbors to the north. Problem with them is that they seem a lot stronger. As you can see, they've got 4 cities, and these guys only have 2 that we can see. Of course, they could only be showing us a few of their cities, but I think it's definitely something to focus on. Let's take a look here. Make sure we've got all these farms going, and I think we can start moving out. We'll go ahead and hire some peasants. Definitely some peasant archers. Okay. Let's see, there might be some important messages. A fire in P. That's not good. Okay, only 3 people killed. Not so bad, but of course, fire is never good. At this point, we've got to get our ruler here. And I believe he's in Chengdu Province, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to take the chariot, I'm going to leave the rest of the guys behind. In fact, I'm going to take the noble archers as well. I end up saying I'm going to take one thing, I end up taking a lot more. We're going to move the peasant spearmen here into town. Here at P, we're going to have a lot of these guys join that massive army and start heading east. And over here in Jitong, we can probably keep on building an army as well. We're still making money, and as long as we keep that population up, I think we still will continue to. So let's go ahead, let's get some more peasant militia here. Let's get 2 of them, and go back and end the turn. We must show our power. So far, I don't see any bandits either, so I think that this area is pretty prosperous at this point. At least it seems so. You know, the farms are growing really, really well. People seem to be happy. No real need for banditry. Well, what just happened? We had a little freak out there. Okay, so let's bring this guy out. And whoever wants to join the army of Wei Yi, Line your asses up. So we're going to take definitely an archer, definitely these chariots, definitely some nobles, more archers, and some spearmen. Actually, let's take some trained peasant spearmen and see if all of these guys can join this army. As for Jitong, I think because of the authority, that's how big your army can be. That kind of actually makes sense. So I think we have to leave one of these peasants behind, if I'm not mistaken. We can try, though. We'll try to take everybody out. And we're going to start heading east, my friends. I'm once again going to make sure we don't need to build any farms anywhere. Like I said, we can't stop building the farms. That needs to continue constantly. Or else we're going to run out of money, because we're building a lot, and I mean a lot of soldiers here for this offensive, this planned offensive. Will it occur? I certainly hope so. I'm also going to cut down some trees here. We don't need those trees. We don't need these trees. I know I'm not much of an environmentalist when it comes to this game. And we can get rid of these as well. Alright, 563, that seems pretty good to me. Let's end the turn. Alright, these guys were searching the area for us. Well, I think they should continue for now. We can always disband them if we need to. And let's make sure to go to our scientific advances here. Our technology and culture. So actually, no, we've got everything selected for now. We need to end the turn. Stack without orders. Where is the other stack without orders? Ooh, interesting. They're settlers. So I guess we're going to have to build over there. I was really trying to avoid that. I'll go here. It's not what I wanted, but we'll take it. As long as our villagers don't get killed by some roving bandits, I'll be somewhat happy, but yeah, it really wasn't what I wanted. Look at that army. Okay, my lord, my empire has grown large, and become unwieldy to manage. If you would return a settlement to the care of your loyal vassal, screw you, dude. You're making me want to kill you. He keeps asking stupid questions. It's unacceptable. So here we go. Yeah, I guess we weren't able to take the liege lord, right? Or did he die? Hold on, he may have died. Yes, the leader died in Jitong, and the heir succeeds P. Wei Yi. So there's got to be, of course, a new heir, hopefully. At this point, though, let's get back to farming, and let's get back to the army. I guess we're just going to have to lead this army the way it is. At least we have one general. So let's grab him, and look at that. He can control the entire army. That's... I think he can. Can he? This is strange. Maybe we just need to take them all together. This might work, either way. And we'll start moving east. We've got some mountains to cross, but I think this is definitely worth it. We'll take this army and do the exact same. Let's keep on going, guys. And we should probably start prepping for some bandit activity here, but we can always be ready for it. We could basically build an army on the spot. That's one thing I love about the game. Stack without orders. It's going to be one of our explorers. They still haven't found a damn thing. These guys, we're going to fire them pretty soon. Although there is an opportunity here. Let's find out what that's about. And for the settler, why not? We'll go ahead and build a city here, a biddy. I hope we get that resource, though. I really want that, the mulberries. And we'll go ahead and set up a city. Why not? Alright, we're moving as quickly as we can with our armies, guys. I'm not even sure this is going to be enough. I hope it is. I think it is, but only time will tell. Let's also move. Okay, here we go. We're going to set the settlement up. The settlement of Wujiang. Okay, so now apparently we get the colonist rate, and this place is great. So we can definitely try to... We actually got the mulberries. I believe they're mulberries. Yeah, they are. And so we got that. That's beautiful. We're going to keep on moving east. Follow the road east, they say. And we might bring this massive army as well. Why not? We'll probably put it under leader control pretty soon here. For now, I just want to get it over there. Let's end the turn. But before we do, we always have to keep up with the farming. I swear, this game is part farm simulator, part game, but I still love it. Here we go. Okay, everything's good. Jiaming. One right there needs to be cultivated. Mianzhu. One right there. And eventually we'll start building buildings again, but right now... the focus is on this next upcoming war. that we must win. Alright, let's see what we can do next. Let's keep on moving. Of course, Wei Yu is our new leader. Looks like we've got some really treacherous mountains to cross here to get into this area. I hope that doesn't stop us from moving there. But you honestly never know in these kind of situations, guys. This is going to get very interesting. Alright, let's go to Wuyang, and I'm going to go ahead, get some beautiful farms up. Guess we can't get any farms up. We can certainly chop down this ugly, ugly scenery here. We don't need these trees. Let's end the turn. And a tech warning. Do you want to end the turn now? No. Let's take a look at what we can actually research. So we could research medicine, which lowers disease outbreak, which is great. We could get the 5 elements, which eventually leads to flaming rock and flaming arrow ammunition. That's pretty great. This, of course, astronomy allows us to study the planets, and this way people won't be afraid of an eclipse anymore, or something like that. So I think that's actually the right way to go. And we'll end the turn. Where's the stack without orders? Do I even need to ask? I already sent him to go talk to this guy. Okay, let's actually see if this person showed up. Nope, not whatsoever. So I guess we have to interact with some other unit, not necessarily a warrior unit, because they don't seem to be able to find out any information about anything. Let's end the turn. Come on, bandits, where are you? And where is my damn heir? We still don't have an heir, my friends. Kind of forgot about Yicheng. I was just like, eh. Let's go ahead and make sure that it's got some farms going. Yeah, it's good. Actually, Yicheng is doing just fine. And they're building the terraced farms, which look amazing, up here on top of the hill. And of course, we've got the farms down here in the town of Yicheng. So I think we're doing okay. Might as well keep going east. I'm trying to see if we can climb these rocks. And I don't think we can, so we need to find a way through to get to the enemy area. Here we go. Come on. Find a way through. Oh, he better have found a way through, man. I swear. He is ruining all of our plans. Oh, sorry about that. Wow. Well, it shows you how massive the map is. This is tricky, guys. Wow. We cannot get to these guys, so we might have to go around. Let's go north. Hell, we may have to go ahead and change our war plans and end up attacking these poor guys. I hope it doesn't come to that, though, but whatever is necessary. But man, there are mountains everywhere, and we're not able to cross these mountains. Maybe eventually we can study some technology that allows us to cross mountains. As of right now, we don't. But look at this. We've already got some bandits here, so I'm definitely going to do my job of getting some wonderful units. And the upkeep of these nobles is pretty high, but I think we can use one, just one. I can't help myself. I want to see them in action this turn. And I think this army is pretty much big enough to handle anything, so let's hope I'm right. Let's end the turn. And of course we want to pick tech. So, culture is great, authority is even better. Wei Kui, the chi of all characters by 1. I think we're going to try the chi thing. This seems interesting. So, let's do the Wei Kui. I don't know if it was the right decision, but one never really knows, right? Let's see how this bandit army progresses. And let's keep exploring. He might as well just keep on going. Please just go. I wish I could just force him to go here, but we're not allowed to actually force them to go there until they can actually see what's there, which sort of makes sense. And actually, at this point, I think I'm going to send him this way. He might as well just go all the way over here because it's closer to where we are right now. And let's see, Hu Yang. You must definitely grow young, you Wang. Alright, let's end the turn. Stack without orders once again. Yeah, I don't know what to do with these guys. Guess we'll send them north as well. There's got to be a passage through here. Somehow we have to be able to get to that guy. And I've been talking with one of the devs, and he explained to me that making the enemy your vassal is actually a really good thing. So we absolutely want to keep trying to make them our vassal, and who knows what could happen. Also, maybe we can still cross these mountains With infantry? No. If only it were that easy. Alright, so look at this. We've got some serious unrest here with the bandits. I think it's time to take the units at P and attack. We're headed out for a war. Heavy chariots. Ooh. Oh, market and salt tax. I don't even need to see anything else. That's what I want. Salt tax. It's on the turn. Okay, the Battle of P is commencing. We are going to have one after all. And they've actually gone to where the rhinoceroses are. They've gone to the best spot for us. You know, this is a spot that's really important to our people in this area. So I hope that we can teach them a lesson. There go the chariots. It looks like there's 3 chariots. And I don't know if they're going to do very well against the spearmen there. We might have wanted to change the formation a bit, but we'll see what happens. Come on, men. Bandits are actually looking pretty cool this time. It looks like they're like upgraded bandits. Blue shields? Come on. What's going on here? Alright, one of them is already breaking. Thanks to our spearmen here. And our chariot is right behind the bandits, hitting a few more there as they retreat. That's beautiful. And I think at the very least we've greatly reduced the number there and taught them a lesson, but I think they're still going to be roaming around the countryside for a few turns to come while we discover what the hell is over this hill. Also, don't forget, guys, if you enjoyed this series, first of all, like, comment, subscribe, but more than anything, you know, let me know in the comments that this is something you want to keep seeing, and we'll see if we can't continue doing these quite regularly. I'm going to try to upload like 3-4 episodes in a day, but I really need your support, so make sure to let me know that you want to see that, and I think we can probably make it happen. One thing I don't like, though, is look at this. Yeah, they definitely still have their army, so we may need to reinforce P, because right now they're looking pretty badass, to be honest with you. Okay, Fraternal Harmony Pact, and this is the Zhu. We're gonna say no. So maybe we'll, instead of going to war with those guys to the east, maybe we'll go to war with the Zhu after all. I think the Oracle has told us what's going to happen. I don't know. It depends whether or not we find a path through here, etc. So let's find out really soon how this works. Alright, we still have some bandits. We're going to keep chasing them. End turn and Battle of Chengdu. This one is for the finish. Come on, chariot. Do something cool. Can't believe we've already lost 1 chariot. So it looks like there's an archer on the chariot, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I can imagine that does some damage for sure. Picks off a few units, but actually they just killed our chariot. Wow. Did not expect that, guys. Of course, we've got our spearmen here. They're going in for the kill from the flank, and the enemy is dropping very fast. But they've still got a unit over here, although we have lost those chariots. I guess at least we don't have to pay for them anymore, so is it a blessing in disguise? I'm not sure. For sure. How dare you steal from our lands? Let none escape. And let's see if they'll regroup or if they'll just poof, disappear into the woods. I certainly would if I was them. I think I would just become a hermit for a year or two. Try to escape from the law, because at that point, you'd be in some serious trouble. Alright. I don't see any other units there. Let's see if we discover anything with these guys. I mean, we are truly on the warpath. We have got a host, and this host is incredibly strong. So let's hope that everything works out here. I just like to see the size of these armies. It's unbelievable. Okay, so there we go. Even more stuff ahead, and I think it's time to go to the Zhu. There's other things we could do. It looks like we still don't have a faction heir. We could even get some more military units to come over here, but I think for now we're just going to rest and recuperate, basically, and hopefully we'll find a way through here. We could go right, we could go just forward. I'm still not sure. I mean, these guys have some pretty interesting looking cities, and I would love to snatch them or at least burn them down and make a little profit for us. So let's see what happens. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and check out the playlist, of course. That's how you're going to learn about every other episode, and especially if you're new, I think it's a place you should go. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and glory to the Shu Empire.